Alright, so you're on your way to the nearby system of Alderaan. That's going to be almost instantaneous. You're there. Obi-Wan Kenobi, being the negotiator and diplomat he is, initiates the conversation with the officials there, lets them know the situation, and they're going to go down to their own situation room with the royalty and nobles of the planet to come up with a strategy, because they have no standing army. They have been reliant on their planet prison to keep them safe. That is a global sphere shield that allows only certain things to come in or out. And that is what they know right now. That's part of how they've kept themselves safe from orbital bombardment, privateers. It's only been some people on the ground floor where they've had to have like some Antares Rangers, maybe the occasional Jedi come by, but they don't have an actual army or police force.
So
they are super pacifists.
They have no planetary security force. Okay. I didn't.
Well, they could be like volunteers, like on Naboo, but
yeah. Quick question: Antares Rangers, are they the ones who use personal shields on their hands, or was that? It was something Rangers. I don't know if that was on.
Like anybody can have a personal shield in Star Wars.
But the round shields, there was one Ranger.
Mandalorian?
No. It was another Ranger group that was, I think, separate. I just wouldn't mind having one of those. That was all. Instead of a Lordian crystal.
All right, well,
but
we'll get to that later.
That's okay. I was just wondering if they were the ones who had that. Okay.
All right, so you all, after landing, are escorted to the situation room by the current prince of the Alderaanians, Amuro Valium. He appears to be a 20-year-old man or so, about average height and build.
So while traveling has happened, I kind of lean down to Dak and say, if they've got this shield, they've got no way in without authority. What do we have to do here?
I think we have to protect them from the army that might be possibly attacking them.
Isn't that what the shield does?
Probably.
They've never had to. Well, we on Alderaan have never had to defend against an orbital bombardment of that magnitude. If something has come on, it's been able to hold out for a few standard hours, and then some escorts would come in and defend us. But it is not a true.
We didn't see anything over there to suggest that.
By the way, there is Prince Valium.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, are you saying they might bombard the planet?
Yes.
Why did we come down here again?
Because
the little green man told us to.
Do, I guess.
Unless they get down to the surface, I don't know what good I would be.
What ways are there to bypass the planetary prison?
Oh, well, those are state secrets. We do need to know. Is there anybody on this planet who might stand to benefit from a change in leadership? Well, potentially House Wolf, but gosh, would they? I'd say it's possible.
So, do we need to investigate House Wolf to see if they're attached to that group? Is that what you're saying?
Would you say you are diplomatic people?
No.
I stand up to my I'm going to stand up to my full height and just kind of give him a smile. Do I look diplomatic?
My favorite kind of
You look
diplomacy.
very, very stern.
I think you're a good convincer.
Actually, I would offer my services instead of my esteemed colleague over here.
Master Kenobi, you're a spoil sport.
These they're wolf people. Do they employ really ugly guys?
It's mostly Tarians here.
Cause over on that other planet they had them. They're ugly guys.
You're not talking about me, are you?
No, there was lots of them. You're just a lot. There's much. That's much different.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
The gangs, right? The gangs.
Ganks.
Thanks.
Gangs.
There's another letter.
Alright, so I would welcome to see your exercise in this investigation, though.
I believe the master called it calisthenics. Is that what you want?
Very
Yeah,
well.
boy.
I'd be-
Drop and give me 50.
I would like to see your method of persuasion to get the people of House Wolf to see if they have in fact colluded with this outside
Did he
force.
say he wants to see the method?
Yes.
So I stand up and yell, "Tell me the truth!"
Did you do that on Obi-Wan?
Oh, it was Obi-Wan saying
Yes.
that? Then yes.
Tell me the truth. Okay. Well, if their olfactory glands or senses are as sensitive as mine, I'm sure that will get them to talk. Right. And away you go.
I expected a morality drop on that one.
He said, "What method?" That's what I would do.
That's honest. That's straightforward.
All right. So,
Well, are we still?
as you're going out there, you see several house members going back and forth, and
Well, you're
You-
the more intellecty. I think before we
You
go,
rec-
we should need to get more information on
you would
that.
recognize royalty from Naboo here, and then you also connected that, there was a potential marriage here
Okay.
being arranged with the Valium, Prince Valium, and Amidala over there.
Okay. I guess
Do you sense that it's not quite a match made in heaven?
Okay. Well, actually, I could even try to make that sense if you want me to roll a force die.
Well, you're not the only one right now.
Okay.
Are we able to gain any more information on Wolf before we leave?
It's an animal.
Do you
Is there a computer I
have
can
ranks
download
in
from?
Core World?
If it's a knowledge skill, I don't have.
I'm sorry. You could potentially try a streetwise check.
It's a class skill.
Is there a server I
Do you
can
have
download
ranks in
from?
it?
It's cunning.
What's
My
your,
cunning is not
what's your ranks in
horrible.
computers?
I don't have anything in computers. I have.
I have.
I'm
mechanics.
sorry. All right. Well, then so far it looks like streetwise.
What do you want to find from computers? I have some computer skills.
I was gonna see if there was anything I could download.
Well, do you mention computers, like
Well,
at all?
I
Because
don't. I say that we should, we shouldn't walk into,
Yeah, so-
area blind. We need to
There's
gather
any
So-
information.
he's
All right, so I need you to make a streetwise check at 3 difficulty to get information from the seedier members of Alderaan. Believe me, it's 3 difficulty for a reason. It's a very clean planet.
that's actually what I was going to look at because
And
that's
you-
what he used to deal with on Coruscant.
And you, on the cyber end, are going to start slicing and searching.
Okay.
Your difficulty is also a 3.
Did you blank?
Okay.
Have you any skill with computers?
No.
You do not even.
I
offer
do have a
boost.
data spikes. 8.
All right then. Even if you aided him, he would not get a boost die.
Okay.
Okay. Do I get any? How do data spikes work? Do they give me any bonuses?
Oh, it's been a long time since I've looked that up. But I'm just gonna, for the sake of speed, I'm gonna hand wave it and say that it will give you 2 boost die on your computer check. However, that is meant more for bypassing security, not searching systems.
Okay. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure if we were
security
breaking
spikes.
into a system. He's like, I have to go
It's
into
the
a
bypass
system
security,
and I
not
don't have to
search.
break into it. I don't know how to enter a system without breaking into it.
I'm sorry, did you say it was a computer spike?
Yeah, data spikes. He's got.
Sorry,
Data
yes,
is
then
different than-
go
yeah.
ahead and add 2 boost die on that.
Okay.
So one failure, 1 disadvantage.
You get a drink thrown in.
Why civilized people so... civilized people.
3 successes, 1 advantage.
Okay, wow. You've heard some chatter in House Wolf that begins to alarm you, and apparently they could be arranging for the army to be coming now.
Okay.
I think we should just go in there. We could do good Jedi, bad
Now, because
Jedi.
of all your successes, you know the people in question.
Okay.
There is the Baron of House Wolf, Gracchus. He has several underlings who are also potentially doing this, but you're sure he's one of the guys. Then there is his son, Bavin.
BAVA.
Bavin.
Okay. 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 Well, he's going to approach the group, and first thing he is while he's on the computer, he's going to just search the web a little bit. Are there any casinos on Alderaan?
That sounds like a destiny point to me.
We don't have that many destiny points. I'm not going to pull a
Are
destiny
you sure?
I'm not going to pull a destiny point
For
to
a
play
casino.
for a
All right.
casino.
To lose money.
All right.
Maybe
So,
next time when we've got some more destiny points.
all right. So,
But,
so you bring this information.
yeah, I bring
to the
this
group.
to. I say.
You begin to collude with them to
Ah.
figure out when to go. And
I see. Now we know who to kill to prevent the army from coming.
Army's already
There is
on
no
the way.
guarantee that killing them will stop the army. He
If
could
we
have.
kill the whole house, they no longer have a paycheck.
You fail to realize that they could have subordinates ensuring this happens, even if their demise were to happen.
You never hung
But
around
it's
the
still a
Senate.
really
did you?
good chance that killing them would have a positive
Can-
impact.
Can these people shut down S.H.I.E.L.D.?
They would potentially have access to it. Yes.
Well, then we can at least kill the people who have access.
You just kill all the people with access.
No, just the ones who are potentially our enemies.
Just to be safe.
Alright.
I would ask you to search for these people, but not execute them immediately.
I think
Very well, Master.
if army is on its way, takes longer to search and kill all that might be colluders instead of just killing army.
Yes, but if we kill the people who have access to the shield, they can't turn it off to let the army in.
But what if we don't get all of them? Then we waste time.
Aha! We stake out the access point to the
Are there
wherever
more,
you can turn on or off the planet
Is there
prison.
more-
We'll wait
more than-
there. Anyone who comes to try to turn it off, I shoot them.
Okay.
is there more than one spot to do this?
There are only 2. One is a primary, and one is a backup.
I think
Go.
primary gets watched
Can
more often, so secondary probably prime target.
Okay. So who's going there
Well-
first?
Kav is going to ask, is the prince around? Valorum? Or Valium, not Valorum.
Yes, he is. He's looking very, very frazzled at the recent developments on his home world.
Can't you just change the blasted access codes?
Can we shut down one of the access points?
Well, we could, but then anybody who would have access to it already would then get the change in the access code.
Could we just shut down one of the access points? Could we literally cut off the secondary so you only got one access point? And that makes it a lot easier.
Yes, we could. Yes, we could.
Then we guard the primary, and then there's no problem. They have to come to the primary, and when they get there, we kill them.
Okay.
Murderator.
Why don't we just set some mines? It'd be easier.
But for less fun.
I understand your enthusiasm,
also setting a
but
mine
some
could-
Jedi don't.
Setting a
like
mine
talking
could kill
about
anybody
murder.
who's coming there because
Kill-
they're supposed to.
With,
So Master Obi-Wan,
Discretion.
But if we-
Discretion. Kill
you
with
send-
discretion.
Well,
That's a
that's-
word that might go over. That's a phrase that might go over better.
Master
That's what
Obi-Wan,
I'm saying.
can you
We get
send
people who come to
message
turn it
to
off.
council while we guard access point?
Why, yes, I can. Anakin, in the meantime, would you mind trying to allay the fears of our fellow man here? Okay, Master, sure. I'm sure that's exactly what I should be doing.
Fellow man. The people, or?
He's talking about the Prince
Valley.
Valiant.
Prince Valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I assume you don't stick around for that.
No.
Obi-Wan just puts his hand on him
Guys to kill.
and says, you should learn to try to take in the smaller joys in life. And that's where you see Anakin just beginning to levitate some kids who are asking to see what it's like to be a Jedi. So he begins doing that to.
You guys,
I was in temple with this guy. I never trusted him around kids.
is there,
Epic foreshadowing!
There you go. Good job, sir. 5 XP.
so we have data pad. Can we look at possible suspects that we should be on the lookout for?
And you also notice that at some point when Padme turns around, he temporarily loses focus, but then regains control.
Drop
Okay.
it.
It drops in it.
So everyone else accepts is playing it off as like part of the show. But you, because
I don't like him and I
you
keep
know
an
this
eye on
trick.
it.
Yes.
You know this, Brad.
So, at one
Right,
point
so-
when
So,
Right,
do we
so-
have? Does anyone have a data pad that we could look at potential House Wolf people that might be coming here that we could be on the lookout for?
That was Gracchus and Bavin.
we could
we know their
probably they
faces?
probably have data pads here
From
everywhere
him,
else
yes.
we can ask
Cool.
for.
So we have pictures of what they look like, so we can be on the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said we got him from him.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if we ask Valium,
I'm sorry. Every time you say that name, I think Spaceballs. So. Come back. Sorry.
Named for Spaceballs?
No.
Looks like Doom.
All right, so you go to there, and you begin staking out. Do you do anything, or are you just waiting for someone to appear?
I am.
How does the door's lock operate?
They are electronic.
Can I break it and lock it closed?
Is this like what
Yes.
kind of thing is it? Are we in a sealed room? Is this like out
Are
in
we
the
It
open?
is a
Inside or
part of
outside?
yeah. It is one of the rooms in the palace, the main palace. It is almost like a control room in there. There's plenty of computer monitors, screens, but there's the one important terminal there that is the access point for all of the trade routes.
How many doors in or out?
There are potentially 8.
8.
Fry the locks on all of them so they can't be unlocked.
Oh, well, then they can't get supplies.
Who needs supplies for what?
If you shut off all of the access,
To that.
you're talking to a droid. She sees no. You're not going to bring me
I don't eat,
food.
sleep, or drink.
Not a
That's
problem.
horrifying.
I also don't breathe.
universe is a
Dragon
scary
Lord is
place.
like, you don't
So no,
eat?
we need to let them think that the secondary panel not working is just
Routine maintenance.
routine. They need to when they go to walk through this door, they need to think that everything is okay and that no one has a clue. So,
Ah. Okay.
so we have to expect
Aha.
them to walk through. They're probably gonna have guards, and
All right,
Then
who's gonna give me that very deception check?
I'll make a deception check. This is what I do.
I've got.
I'm
3
good at
cunning, 1
lying
rank
to
in
people.
Deception.
What about you?
Wait, what's your deception?
3 cunning, 1 rank in deception.
3, 2. So
3 as well, or
three cunning and two
Oh,
deception.
Okay.
so can you assist?
I don't trust people.
Well, no, what I wanted to do.
You would add a boost die.
But
I wanted
okay.
to add. Well, because what I think I could do is I can put my guns away, like give them to someone else, because I'm never unarmed because I do have a flamethrower. And but I just look like a droid. I don't look like a big scary assault droid, so I can just stand in the room and look like a protocol droid, and then when their backs are turned, I can light them on fire.
So you look like a protocol droid, yet you're
The murderator.
the murderator.
Yes.
That's where the assassin comes in.
It's subtlety.
No one expects the female.
No one expects the murderator.
Who'd have thought? Murderator.
Which actually brings up a good point. May I request that I'm referred to by DR8R or an abbreviation thereof?
How about 8? Can I just call you 8?
Yes.
Mate.
Yo, wait.
Just call her mate. Hey, mate.
Mate. 8. I like 8.
Just so that way, I mean, if people start calling me moderator in front of our enemies, they will suspect my true purpose.
Indubitably.
So,
I don't know. I know a lot of guy call. I know people who are called tiny. They were huge. I'm tempted to call him tiny sometimes.
All right, so I'm gonna need your check.
I'll assist you.
It is 3 difficulty, 2 setback.
Okay.
Plus a blue for my assist.
Okay. Do I have anything? No, I didn't take any of the trees that helped me lie. Oh well. So, 1 gone, and you're gone. So I have. Oh wait. Okay. Actually,
that would just
take that out. So I've got 2 successes and 1 advantage.
All right, so. You think you catch Babin trying to get in, but then you realize he's trying to let in one of his escorts. Companions.
Okay.
To use the Firefly term.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Next up, Gracchus comes to the main one.
Wait, I thought we locked down one of them.
I thought you said you were using the secondary as it is, blocked out, but if anyone tried to use it when it's supposed to be down... Oh, no, wait, never mind. Sorry, yes. So the primary one, yes.
Yes.
Then Gracchus goes up to it, begins to enter in something. You recognize it as another potential breach in security. Stop him, and then
turn my lightsaber
then
on while it's pointed at his stomach.
And then do you begin intimidating him, or?
Well, is it
Easy,
like
Kylo.
right there in the room?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, then absolutely, we would jump into action.
All right. He is scared. Let's just see how much.
Yeah, he saw me. That's why he's so scared.
No, I'm going by this guy.
You know, Tragnor, remind me of the
furry
future.
fury isn't
I
scary.
think you would be great. Camouflage for you would be acting like a couch. You're just
Like
a big furry couch. We'll work on
couch
this.
mimic?
So that you
You stand there like you're mounted.
you're big and you're furry and you're.
This ain't the 70s.
Okay, well, he succeeds, but took quite a bit of strain in that. Well, actually, just 1. What? What are you trying to do? Stop me! I am just trying to allow another delegate to come in. I'm not a crook.
What does he look like?
I apologize, Baron, but however, we do not have any incoming dignitaries on the roster.
I was supposed to accept delegates from Ryloth.
I apologize, sir, but all incoming... There's nothing listed as incoming from Ryloth.
Well, that's strange, because I look at this, and I'm supposed to see Cham Syndulla, you know, and it says it right here. And that's when he begins to wonder, wait, this is my personal one. There's no official one. He then begins to scan through and realizes it appears I have been duped. I am here on a wild goose chase. Now the question is, do you believe him? Who has ranks in deception or discipline?
Both.
Just one.
Neither.
So,
Does this
You
require
believe it.
shooting?
No.
No idea.
Can I use my brawn?
What's... I have...
Think really hard.
Your difficulty is 3.
3. Okay.
Upgraded twice.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
what?
3 upgraded twice.
Two red, one purple.
Discipline or deception.
Oh, wait, does using Force Sense to read his emotions help at all?
Let's see how. Oh, let's see if you get one.
Okay. If I roll a dark side, I'm pulling it. Oh, too light.
Okay, now what does that give you? Does it give you detailed expressions?
Well, it just gives you an idea of what is... I don't think I can use Seek to actually detect lies. Seek is more detecting. I only have 10 points in this. Oh wait, you know what? I don't think. Do I?
All right. So
yeah, emotional
that's-
state. I can.
All right. So roll your check and we'll get that.
Okay.
Yikes.
Oh, that's not that's,
Okay,
that's not good at all.
The organic appears to be telling the truth.
I don't believe that. I don't believe anybody ever tells the truth. Okay, so I have. Let's turn you into 1.
1 success and 3.
1 success and 3 despair.
3 threats.
3 to
3
Three
frets.
frets.
3 frets. Sorry. Yes, 3 frets. Sorry.
I only had 2. My God.
1 success, 3 frets.
All right. So you do get a reading of genuine bewilderment on him, but then you begin to feel a spike in panic as he looks to some of his and sundry items on him, and that's when the droid is first going to pick up a loud pinging sound, and then there is a pulse coming from it, and all electronics in that room go
crap.
out.
Dope.
Including my lightsaber?
Is it on?
Not currently.
No.
It will be in a moment.
Very sorry.
Aren't you
It's not like,
electronics?
Does she have
there's
backup?
not like a fortitude save. or
Does
anything.
she have backup circuits?
Yes.
Let's see if. All right. So let me see your resilience.
Resilience?
You know, brawn.
Oh, I have a brawn of 2.
Okay.
I know cybernetics.
what?
That.
Cybernetics
These
has
are-
That.
I just roll this?
That and that.
Okay.
Yes, just roll the bad dice. See what happens.
Let's see if you.
What could go wrong?
No. The answer is no.
3 failures and 3 disadvantage. No, I'm sorry, only 1 disadvantage.
Well, that was a plot twist to have the EMP go, but I'm going to do this again and say your flamethrower compartment is stuck now.
What? Ah! Crap. Didn't even get to use
So
it
does the droid's head just roll off?
No, it just begins to slump, and then
She's taking a nap.
Elzum catches it. Oh!
Well,
Well,
actually,
if the controls are down, that means it won't open, right? No. If registers no input here, it assumes that there has been a loss, and we need people to escape. So the fields are open.
so. Well, this is.
Can I
He's still
grab
standing
him?
there.
You should just probably
Yes,
bite
you
his head
can.
off.
Yeah.
I'm drawing both my lightsabers.
Bear hugging him?
Oh, I'm holding him hostage.
Okay. You're holding a head of a household hostage.
Yes.
Okay.
He's currently he has attacked this facility. He is currently
Okay.
a war criminal. Am I wrong?
Well,
I'm
I think
not
he's
saying-
more of a witless accomplice.
if
but
he doesn't
what's
say
his
anything,
name?
then no. That is as far as
Well,
you know.
actually, he's not saying. Well, he will say something. He's drawing both his lightsabers. He turns them on. They're both yellow. And he looks at him and goes, "Can you fix what you just did? Because if not, I'm going to have to cut both your hands." Well, actually, he should be talking like this. He said, "But if not, I might have to cut both your hands off so that we can make sure you don't do any more damage. Because I'm going to need my friend here to kind of work with me." And
Wait,
I'm not saying this to you. I'm saying this to the guy
Wait,
you're holding.
are you telling that you're going to cut my hands
No,
off?
no. I'm talking to.
Okay.
You're holding
The guy
him, so
you're
I'm looking
holding.
at you because I'm imagining like this guy between me and.
He is frozen stiff.
He was-
You know that he was bamboozled. He unbeknownst to him brought a device in that caused this.
I do know this.
You didn't share that, but
Which is why I'm thinking he's
exactly.
Okay, well, if I know that now, with the Force, because he was playing with things. I assumed that. Okay, does Kav actually have knowledge that he's like, okay, this shouldn't be happening? I'm
Yes.
confused. He looks at you and goes, I don't trust people, but I'm going to give you this much leeway.
What do you need?
What? Shush, 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 shush. No talking yet. Do you have any skill that you can help get this stuff back up? Because right now there's probably an army coming down to this planet of yours. And we're going to hold you responsible. Somebody always gets held responsible. You're the man with the thing
is already done.
Oh, I can get new circuits in here.
I want to warn you, the last time he held someone like this, he literally ate their head off.
Yeah, he likes-
One bite, head gone.
He likes eating stuff. He likes eating people.
Don't
I
forget
can
you were going
understand.
like this
Meat's
because you're real
good.
short.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna need who is good at mechanics.
I got. She's down.
Oh!
Computers. I got no mechanic skill. Haven't hit that tree yet.
I can
Good
tell what
mechanics
tree
if
is
you-
what.
I don't know.
but
You
I
can try to
mean,
boot me back
Elsa
up
Ma-
somehow.
Elsa activates his comm link.
What
Anakin! Ah! And then he goes. He goes to an intercom. Anakin? Yes? I need you down here to reactivate my droid. What did you do to it?
Mechanics.
No, you mean your Verpine who won't exist for another 40 years?
We're going to have to... There's only one thing to do. We send the Ewok to flea jump over to them to bring back someone that can fix us.
Alright, so everybody scrambles to get things there.
I think that's our actually fastest mode of
Anakin tries
communication
to
right
work
now.
on you.
It's like
But
sending a messenger.
there was quite a
pigeon.
number done on you.
There have to be
I turn
other.
back on, but I only see tree look. Well, at least he's talented.
Must be fun playing an all-droid party. And then something like this happens.
Like, well,
Ion
everybody takes
shielding
it.
is a really good thing sometimes.
You get to re-roll that again. But at that difficulty.
Wait, I'm re-rolling my fortitude?
Yes. What was it, 2 greens?
2 green. One success, 1 disadvantage.
Okay.
But
I turn back on, but
You turn
Wait,
back
you
on.
stutter.
You turn back on, but your flamethrower is
Your
still not
flamethrower
working.
is still stuck.
You turn back on, but your syntax modulator has been corrupted. And then meaning you're going to start saying things that are grammatically incorrect.
You have Tourette's. Droid version of Tourette's.
It's gonna kill my inner grammar
Oh,
Nazi.
Poodoo. Poodoo.
Okay.
Don't worry about nothing. I got this.
Okay, so
This situation needs more
the
nails.
droid is back, ready to begin getting to work now that Gracchus Wolf was kind enough to bring all the parts in.
Excellent. What am I doing?
The works.
Okay.
So, who sent you here?
Well, who sent me here?
You had an appointment.
Well, yeah, it was to let in Cham Syndulla of Ryloth to come over here and begin
And
discussing some.
Who scheduled the appointment?
that doesn't work.
He opens up his flimsy. Flimsy. He's looking at and. It must have been that slimy Narmodian. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
Where is that slimy pneumonium now?
Well, he's off planet right now. But I guarantee you now that if I'm alive by the end of this day, Newt Gunry will have a price on his head that no one will be able to resist collecting on it.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
So, do I let him down now?
Yeah.
4 success and 3 disadvantage.
Well, congratulations.
That's what happens when
You
you
get
scary.
everything fixed really quick. But not quick enough to stop the advance fleet from coming in.
Oh, wait. How did they get so many? I haven't watched all those Destiny points turning. I shouldn't.
If something bad happens, I reserve the right to say, it happens because I flipped that.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't they be where we all can
Deus
see
ex
it, though?
machina.
Maybe not. I don't think he wants it where I can see it. I just...
Shouldn't we all be
Yeah,
able to see them?
I
though?
thought it should be
Oh.
out here so that, you know,
Yeah.
we have the ability to get access to it. Should
Well, it's all been dark for a while, but now...
Now there's lots of light.
Oh, now I can get to a casino.
See, I thought we were still at the whole only heaven.
yeah, I didn't realize
Yeah, I
any
didn't
had
realize
flipped,
you've been
so.
flipping them. Sneaky.
He was hiding them.
Tricky, tricky white people. Alright, so... So that is known. Planetary scanners have them attacking the market district, specifically the cloud district? Huh. That's odd. You think they would attack the capital first?
What's located there?
Warehouses,
Warehouses full of what?
anything shipping. One of the guards speaks up. I guess you don't get out to the cloud district much. Of course you don't.
No one
No,
understands.
I spend all my time there.
Talk to me.
Skyrim reference.
No one understands the cloud anyway.
So are they
There's-
bombarding? Is that what they're doing?
Bombarding and then having troops land and begin
Well,
raiding some of the warehouses.
wherever they're landing, that's where I need to be.
They're going after exports, you said?
Yeah, and imports.
Okay, so anything that's being imported or exported,
Well, that's weird.
They're being-
It sounds like they're looking for something.
yes. Is there anything of value that has recently been imported to the planet?
He goes out to another terminal if he's
That's a
allowed.
yes.
If he's allowed down.
Yeah, I had let him down.
He put
Okay.
him down.
He's just...
Then begins strolling through.
he still has you by the collar.
There was recently a shipment of humanitarian supplies, specifically food, vaccines, but that's not right. They don't need that size container for them, and the weight is all wrong. What deckhand allowed this?
Nope, that's
Are
where
you,
we're
are
going.
you familiar with the profession of smugglers?
Well, we're
Okay.
not stupid.
That's debatable, sir.
Oh, we don't have time. We don't have time for this.
Okay, wait. This is just a supposition. If you wanted to have, say, AT-ATs or some sort of weapons already at your disposal during an invasion, wouldn't it be nice to have them imported first?
5 XP to you, sir.
I like it.
I don't trust anyone.
If it fits, it ships. Let's go handle this.
All right, so.
Question.
All right, so what?
Is an EMP a one-use thing?
Typically, yeah, just
There-
like an ion grenade.
Oh, okay.
There are ion
So
guns out there,
I was
though.
wondering
Just
if we could
beware.
take his EMP, strap it into something with a stronger power source, and send it toward there to fry all of the weapons and.
Didn't you have
vehicles
your
that they
brains
imported.
addled enough?
Well, actually, I just thought of
I didn't
something
say I was
else
gonna be
that
there.
could potentially help if you're looking to use electronics to stop this. We have begun experimenting on a weather control. That is a state secret. I am looking to not get molested again by these fine Jedi.
You were only molested by one gentleman.
The other one just threatened you.
There was
I will not be known as a crook. And apparently, they have been perfecting. It's not yet truly perfected yet. A weather control system for this planet. It's mostly right now in the ionic atmosphere stages, so they're able to regulate cloud movement, rainfall,
Massive thunderstorms?
Massive thunderstorms.
increase the charge of that part of the atmosphere.
That might help with ships.
Hunting in a raid.
There are currently 3 large cruisers making landfall there, and as you look at the screen showing the chaos down there, each of these clones are just wrecking everything there, killing
clones.
Yes, killing civilians, and actually, it's very reminiscent of Lancelot killing people at that wedding from the Holy Grail, but this is not funny.
So is
Okay.
are these more?
Depends.
Thanks.
Ah!
Is this more ganks?
Probably.
Yes. Well, you haven't identified their species yet, but yes, it is.
It's more of the same thing as we've
Yes.
seen. Okay.
Yes. That.
We should probably.
Where the
I'm
weather
going
control
to
is.
that one.
Yeah, I know.
That guard who said did a guard really say you don't get to the cloud district much? Was there really?
Yes.
He's going to say, yo, you, the one who really knows what's going on here. Can you come over here for a minute?
Can Team Furball go down to the action and go fight some things, or do we have to wait a little bit longer?
That might be too far for us to get there immediately, but
I'll jump you in the speeder in a minute.
I guarantee
just
you
wanted
we'll have something planned.
to- Well,
Just
yeah.
wanna get
Taking
I know you
taking
had a
a
hot wire
piece of
vehicle.
hot plasma and
No.
cutting people with it. That's kind of a good plan.
Can I instruct them on how to hotwire a vehicle?
Sure, you
Well,
do that while they're
it's
going
a
to their.
pilot.
Okay, I'm instructing you guys on how to hotwire a vehicle. You can go hotwire a vehicle.
You can do that while they're going to the Alderanian. I almost said war room. There's no war room.
It's a
on
situation
Alderaan. The
room.
situation room. Yes,
Well-
the situation room.
The guy, but the guy who knows things.
Yes.
He's like, do you know anything about where, like, I'm not saying you would be involved with smugglers, but would you know where they might, what specific warehouses they might be using?
So,
I would say one of these 3.
Okay.
so when we came here on the Corvette class ship and came down in some kind of smaller vehicle, I imagine, or did the entire?
The entire vehicle landed.
Okay, so
Can we get an Uber? Can we just get a freaking Uber?
Can we get a Corvette-sized Uber to pick us
So
up
is there-
with its guns?
is there anything that somebody can get in that vet, get back up and fight some of the ships that are shooting while we handle the ground crew?
All right. Well, Anakin speaks up first. Well, your first problem there is that is 1 ship against 3 cruisers and all of their assumed fighters along with them.
I thought you're like the best pilot the Jedis have.
Where'd you hear that?
Seen what the
It's
This is a
true,
rumor.
but where'd you hear that? But I am.
He's starting that
However,
rumor.
we can try to marshal the civilian pilots here, jury rig their cruisers. They all have escape pods on them. Jury rig them with explosives and use them as an offensive means against these guys. This would also be good if we can hide behind one of the cloud formations that you just mentioned can happen, and then we lie in wait, come in between the ships, so that way the bigger ships can't shoot at each other. I'm sorry, at us without shooting at each other, and the smaller ships have limited maneuverability in there. It's like he's a cunning warrior or something.
I don't think it has anything to do with us. How about we go stop people from being murdered while you go do that?
That sounds.
Yeah, I want to
pretty
go.
good.
I
All
want
right.
to go hit
He's
things
gonna-
with
All right,
lightsaber.
all right. You will take speed. All right. Eldon speaks up. I will go with you. We will take speeders to get out there now.
Before we go, he's going to make a computer check. I don't know what difficulty you want. He's going to use a data spike. He's down to 2 at this point. And he's going to try to lock down the warehouses that the guard had showed him.
Do you mention this aloud?
I say, yeah, I'm going to, real quick, you guys go ahead, I'll catch up with you. I want to lock down those warehouses because I'd rather be fighting cranks or ganks or whatever they
Wolf
were.
comes up.
Yeah.
Baron Wolf comes up and says, "Here, use this. It'll give you access to it. Don't even."
Okay. Cool.
And then you do that, I assume.
Yes. Okay. We're golden.
All right.
Or
All right.
whatever,
So,
whatever metal. Dura golden.
Which
all
way?
right, so what?
Which way? Weather tube room.
5 XP. Don't pig no illegal forest kill.
It is.
All right. So So you go there. This is a great system they have set up there, but as I said, it is not nearly well perfected enough. However,
Hardware or software wise?
Software wise, hardware wise, everything is there for the satellites to take care of clouds formation.
So is this going to be more of a computers thing? Or
Yes, computers check.
Of course it is.
I'll help you out. We'll work together on it. Because, I mean, I got a computer 1, but she's got, I think, a higher intelligence.
All right, so
I have 2 intelligence.
we have 2 simultaneous things happening. We have you guys going in on the ground, and you guys trying to do the weather coordination.
All right, pilot us out there once
well,
we
here's
get
the thing.
All right, so Anakin says, "All right, I'm gonna go make my speech to try to convince these civilians that have never seen battle to go to war."
On your way, there's a speech by this guy named Tyrion, and it might inspire him. You should watch it on YouTube before you get there.
I don't believe the extranet has that.
Space too.
But once that's done, I'm going to need you to tell me where the clouds can be formed, so that way I can marshal them to those specific areas.
I think we're just trying for pyrotechnic hell, but okay.
Yes, Cloud or Storm 1.
We're not. I don't think we're going for total control. But
currently clouds. We will then want storms. I imagine at least half of these pilots are going to die.
Program you Cloud. Okay, I'm gonna say this early. You program clouds to.
You don't have to do it
take shape. Yes, I know.
Every sentence.
You program clouds to take shape to give them cover, and then when we're ready, I see what wires I can cross to just make the biggest storm I can there.
Okay. Does Vibarian have anything that's going to help me out on this, or am I just grabbing a data?
He's letting you keep his access code, which allows you.
I don't have to hack.
Yeah. With his code cylinder, you have almost unfettered access to this.
Yeah, but because the software is
but
kind of
it's
wonky,
so I still gotta.
The computers, if you do a computers check, we have a higher chance of getting accurate cloud cover instead of it being too little or too much or whatever.
Okay.
All right, so.
What kind of difficulty?
All right, so the difficulty on this is going to be 3 upgraded once with a setback. You can pull on the Destiny pool to give yourself an upgrade.
Awesome. That I will do. And will it now? I know it's not specifically for this. Will a data spike help at all?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This will give you the 2 more boost dice.
Okay. I feel a little more evened out. Wait, it was just upgraded once, the difficulty?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to put my glasses on and see what happened. Okay, so 1, 2, a failure and 2 advantages.
Failure and 2 advantages, okay. You have not mastered the ionic ability to have it shock things, but you do feel you have a solid basis to create a really ionic cloud to disrupt any signal of Anakin's fleet coming to ambush them. You can roll that 1 more time.
Okay.
After we get to what they're doing.
I'm down to 1 data spike. I only brought 3.
Currently, you are adding only 1 boost die to the mass combat.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get that up higher. Ground people.
All right.
You've got on fast transports, and you're using enough coverage from the cities and foliage to not be picked off by aerial attack.
Excellent.
It's always a bonus.
You're also attacking as the fleet is attacking.
So are they completely spread out, or are they kind of doing a soldier march and slaughtering whatever have you?
Just slaughtering everything, because again, it's like Lancelot at the wedding. They're just having a ball.
I would want to go to the largest concentration of
people
that need to be defended.
All right, and you finally get a good look at them, and they do look hideous, like a Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. But again, they all look identical.
All right.
So I'm going to start, once I hit a medium range, let out a barrage.
Okay. before that happens, give me one more roll and then tell me the result. All
Okay.
right. So, to you guys, before I forget,
So,
is there anything you wanted to do to aid him, or anything in the mass combat?
If I can aid him in his computer check, I will.
Do you want to try making a mechanics check to see if you could help his computers roll? To see if you can boost the software? All right.
What
So
difficulty is that?
3 difficulty upgraded once.
I have
All right,
10 points. Can I spend it right now?
All right, so you're going first. What did you want?
I have 10 points that I just got. Can I spend it on my next level of computers and bump myself up to computer 2?
Sure.
Okay.
So what is the difficulty to attack?
At medium range, 2.
2.
And then their range defense is 3.
Okay, so another 3 on top of that?
Yes.
Dang, they're tough.
So that's 3 setbacks. No, 3 setbacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different. All right.
That's a little less.
That's still a
Oh,
crazy.
was getting
Is that
in?
your result?
Yeah.
Add a boost die.
I'll take that.
There's one underneath.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yep.
It's been there for a while.
oh, we got a triumph.
That looks happier.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay.
I just what 3 bad things.
1.
4.
Oh, jeez.
So,
What do we have?
oh, this goes to 1.
Okay.
That goes. This goes away.
3 success after a triumph is a crit, I think.
I need. Oh, that's because I just need one of these, right?
Yeah, just.
And you're just gonna.
Alright, so a triumph, 2 success with an advantage.
Yes.
And that's at the 5 difficulty and 3 setbacks. I'm just amazed at that.
So that was all 4 shots, all 4 plasters going.
Okay, so
I added the 3 dice for that.
I don't see any. I don't see 2 advantages coming up. So you're only gonna get 1 shot off. However, you can auto kill 1. And what's your damage at +2? +2.
It's a 9.
So 9. That'll wound one of them.
Do I get any crits off?
What is the crit on your
Did
weapon?
you want to use your triumph for that?
Sure. I have a. Oh, wait a minute. Actually,
Well, you already got an auto kill.
let me see.
That's as good as a crit.
Yeah, you do have
Deadly
superior.
axe. Okay, so that just adds to the damage. So that takes that. I'm at a 9 on the damage.
What is the crit rating of your weapon?
The crit rating of my weapon is a 3.
Alright, so you needed 1 more.
Okay.
However, do all your weapons have superior?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
That adds an
that would
why-
add.
advantage.
That's why I said he needed another one. Because he's got 1 advantage.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So you shoot kill 1 and you double tap 1. So that's 2 down.
Okay. So 2 down. So these become boosts that I can give out.
No, you have used them for your double shot. Unless you wanted to not double tap and give them.
But like, what's the advantage of me firing with all of them? It doesn't seem to do anything but make it harder. Like, I overcame the difficulty, but there was no advantage to it. Like, if I would have fired once,
the advantage is you can keep attacking so long as you keep getting 2 advantages.
oh, well, I did get 2 advantages.
So that's why I said you attack twice. So you double tapped. one of
Okay.
them, and it is down. And then you also got a triumph, and that auto killed 1.
Okay.
so that
So
gave you
that's-
2 kills instead of 1.
But you're right. You could always opt to shoot with less to get more accurate.
You could shoot with free
However-
hands or
But what
two
I'm
hands.
saying is, if I
However,
I would have taken away 3 of these dice.
Yes.
However, if I were you, I would want to do at least dualding, so that way you could still at least attack twice.
Right. All right.
All right, so that is you. Furball has less mass and therefore less inertia. You go first.
Alright. So, I'm gonna jump in probably. Yeah, let's go with that.
Just because he has jump and he's a
And
furball, I
there
think of critters.
Now he's Xena.
Okay, so, now what do I have to roll to hit him with my thing?
All right, so are you jumping first?
I guess.
All right, give me a force die roll.
Okay. That's not good.
You can draw on
You can draw on the dark side to move 1 range band.
Rather not.
Good. You could also just spend 2 maneuvers to. You could also just spend 1 more maneuver by paying two more strain to get one more closer to them.
Well, wouldn't I already be in range with the regular jump?
You rolled a dark side.
Yeah.
You opted not. You opted not to use it. That's a good
Yeah.
light side thing to do. So your maneuver moved you none.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still 2 range bands away. You can move one more. You can move into cover one more closer. So that way you're not an easy target, even though you're small.
Okay, I'll move one more as well as covering myself so I don't die.
All right. There's definitely cover for a silhouette 0 creature.
All right.
So do I have any way to get into melee with these things?
You can maneuver twice by paying 2 strain to just move there.
Okay.
Or you can risk using force jump with your.
I don't have a jump.
All right.
All of my force enhances
Can
in
you force
brawn.
move?
Then yes, you could
So 2 strain will get me there, and I can fight.
yeah,
Then I will do that.
because everybody can use 1 maneuver for free, and then you can spend 2 strain to get another maneuver, which you can use to move another
Okay.
range band.
I will do that. How many of them are there?
Well, there's a group of 3 that's taken some casualties from your buddy over there.
well,
There's a group of 7 and 5 that are still fresh.
All right, well, I'll move into the group of 3.
Okay.
What is the difficulty?
2 difficulty, 2 setback.
These guys are tough. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So those cancel. That cancels. Jeez, I did not roll well. All right, so 3 success, 1 disadvantage.
All right, so you charge over all the various debris that's been scattered by their attack. You bring up your light pike with a feral roar. You cleave into one of them, dealing +2 damage.
It's 7 plus 2, so 9. Breach 1, sunder.
All right, so and you grievously wound one of them, and he looks like he's about to expire. Now it is their turn.
Oh wait, did you? Is this for next turn? I rolled
What was your result?
3 successes, 2 advantages.
Oh.
So okay.
Okay, good. That is what you're adding to the mass combat. All right, so first up,
So there's 3 of them on me.
Vibro
and-
Axe is coming at you, bro.
And they
What's your
got
melee defense?
defense is 1, and they have to make a check to actually swing at me.
Okay. That's 3 difficulty, right?
Yes, sir.
They don't. That's just the easiest way to say it.
So they quiver in fear.
That is it.
I laugh.
They
as
instead take up defensive positions and stances. You know who doesn't? The other 2. Shooting at you, bro.
All right. I do not have a ranged defense.
This might hurt. Blaster rifles, go!
Matrix them all.
Nah, that's not what I do.
Alright, so they get bonus damage. They're going to cause you to drop your weapon with their fire and deal 11 damage before your soak and a critical injury of...
You can't make him drop his tusks.
And you've been stingered, so the difficulty of your next check is increased by 1.
Okay.
As a critical injury.
Okay. What is how do you figure out soak?
Your brawn and Warren AV.
Warren AV.
I'm sorry, Warren soak. So your
What's your
robes
armor
or armor would add
Okay.
whatever their soak value
All right,
is.
so my
What are
soak
you
is my nothing.
Oh, I thought you were wearing armored clothes.
Nope.
He
All right,
disdains
so-
armor.
Yeah, so 5. So I take 6.
So you take 6. Up next, Zextra. What is your range defense?
My range defense is a 1.
It's not so much disdain it, I just don't wear it.
You're not about the armor life.
All right. Incoming fire, Zextra. One success, one advantage. So that is 9 incoming damage to you.
Okay, so I soak 4 of that.
And they elected to not assault the furball that just took cover. That might be their undoing. First up, though, you. Round 2.
Alright, round 2. So, fight. So 2 difficulty. I will only fire with 2 blasters this time. How many black?
3.
3. Okay. And looks about right.
Are we getting any boost dice from him yet?
That's for the mass combat.
Oh, okay, that's not us.
You see the fleet battle happening right over your heads.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're basically helping?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
We're dealing with a mob, I guess. Now, are we done? Or or are we still needed here in order to...
All right, so mechanically,
Cancels.
you're done rolling, but your
So you
characters
can take
are
that out.
actively working.
We are actively working. Okay. So we can't go and join the combat
So one
because then we would
failure
be drawing
and
these
5
dice away
advantage.
from...
Yes.
Yeah. 1 failure and 5 advantage.
Nice! Nice. Do you want to give him 5 boost dice? Or did you need to recover a lot of strain?
I only have 1 strain, so I will give him 4 boosts,
All right.
and I will recover the strain.
Nice.
Actually, no, I automatically get 1 advantage, so you can have 5, and I'll recover the 1 strain.
Ah.
There you go.
All right, you're up, Furball.
So can I just sleep in now? Or do I have
I guess
to
you got to
roll
hit
bang
to
die?
actually crit, right?
If you activate Force Sleep, you roll your Force die.
Oh my goodness.
However, it's only going to take 1 maneuver to get in short range anyway.
So you can just not roll and just move.
All right, I'll do that.
There you go.
Run forward. Take out their kneecaps.
Okay, so I'll draw my Shoto, and then I'm gonna.
Bounding out of the garbage pile with a Shoto drawn.
Exactly.
The Ewok comes forward with a mighty war cry. And go to attack your first wave of clones.
So I think
Um,
I need.
Did you go? Did you go after the one that's been wounded and he's engaged with, or a fresh one?
Should I go with the wounded one? Or...
Whatever you want to do, man.
I'll do the wounded one.
All right. So the squad of 3 is your target.
Oh, Shoto gives you 1 blue die. It's a +1 accuracy.
Oh, crap.
All right. So your difficulty is 2, with 3 setbacks, and all of your agility and boost dice.
So your agility is 4, so you need another green.
Oh dang. Okay. And one of the blue ones are yours, Dad.
So we'll put this back over here. That's a blank. That's a blank. That's a blank.
Dude, that's not a good thing.
You got lots
One
of.
of those.
These are good things.
All right. So this and this are canceled out by that. So then you got 2 of those. So you have 4 successes and a disadvantage.
And a disadvantage. All right. So you're going to take 1 strain and deal your damage plus 3.
I don't know what the damage on the Shoto is.
It's a 6.
So 9.
And then I have breach one and sun thing.
Sunder.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I only wrote sun, and I forgot the rest of the word.
So I don't think something matters against people. Breach goes through their soak, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Sunder like damages
Items.
It's like a level of damage. Is an alien?
All right. So
I did.
all right. So you cut down one with all that damage.
Oh yeah.
Big guy.
Kill secure.
All right, well,
2 left in front of you.
2 left in front of me. They made me drop my
my lightsaber, so I'm just going to bite the one.
Bite his head off.
All right. Again, 2 difficulty and 2 setbacks.
And I have an issue because of my wound. An extra setback.
Yes. Increase difficulty by 1. So,
Oh, so
another
it's-
purple.
Oh, another purple. Oh.
See a bunch of successes though.
So that's a cancel. I got 2 successes. Sorry, one cancels that. So I got 1 success, 1 disadvantage. And my tusk is vicious 1.
Okay. Well, you definitely hit with your tusk. What is your damage?
It's 7.
All right, 7. All right. You dig right into its laminate armor, and you hear it give out a feral roar in pain. Roar! And it is unfortunately still standing. Very much wounded and afraid, but alive.
Yeah, the guy who was attacking just took a chunk.
Now, his one buddy is going to try to knife you. Well, technically it's a vibro axe. What am I saying?
He's gonna ask him a question.
Going to ask him a question.
Now, is that every round they have to make a check to see if they can?
Too true. You succeeded.
Okay.
He's in Master Ink. He knows laughter is much more powerful than fear.
They fail to hit you,
Nice.
but they're going to give a boost die to this next guy to shoot you.
Shoot me, son of a.
I love it when I'm not the one being shot at.
So far, fearsome is being helpful. I need more. Is there anything else that gives fearsome?
Unfortunately, no. And Dave, you have 1 range defense, correct?
I do.
Ow.
Armor.
We could get armor.
You apparently missed that conversation.
I thought we were only allowed to pick from the 4 options, and half of the options were above rarity 6, so I couldn't get them.
There's also the fact that Jedi are demilitarized right now from the Rusan Reformation.
Because I have concealing robes, and that's it.
That is fine. You, sir, however, are taking another 11 damage.
Ow!
Another 11 damage.
Another 11, huh?
You are?
So then,
So that's 7, so I'm still up. By 1. This, they leave me no choice.
What? To flee in victory?
Are we aware?
Next group is going to be shooting at the furball. That is a potential target. Potential threat.
Really hoping this doesn't hurt, because my wounds
you haven't been hurt yet. So.
My wounds is 11. And I have 2 brawn.
Okay, so you have
You need to get some tough.
11 damage incoming,
Okay.
but you're going to get 3 boost dice on your next attack.
Fine.
Because their formation left the potential flaw exposed.
So you only take 9 of that. Now, quick question. Do we have any knowledge of what's going on? Like, are we, like, mic'd into them? Do we have a comm link where we're hearing?
Not this time. Okay. I need mass combat to end soon, so I'm going to need 1 more combat roll from you, 1 more combat roll from you, and 1 more combat roll from you.
So what will I roll for?
And I'm not asking which target you're aiming at.
What is
Assume they're all. So it's 2 difficulty,
Two
How many-
is
two
any of
difficulties,
these-
two setback, right?
2 difficulty, 2 setbacks.
How many are there?
That's not the thing. Go for max damage.
Okay, because I'm just popping 2 stun grenades and going to drop those.
Solid idea. That is a ranged light check as well.
Yes. That is why I'm doing it.
Okay, so that's going to cancel that. That's going to cancel that. Alright, so that's going to be 1 success with 3 advantage.
1 success, 3 advantage. Boom.
That is 1 triumph, 3 advantage.
Boom. And our gunner.
He's working on it.
He takes longer to.
He's got
Sort
a
of
lot more.
always-
I've got 3 successes and 1 triumph with popping 2 stun grenades.
Okay, wow, they definitely hit. They don't do any damage, but now they are left left open to be eviscerated by these 2 guys.
So, well, they have a damage rating. So, but it's not. I guess it's
I think
not. Or does it attack their threshold? Their
Strain
instead.
Yeah.
I think it attacks their strain instead, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10.
All right, so I have your benefits for the mass combat coming up. Anakin is leading a small group against a much larger and well-armed group. The commander, whom you haven't met yet, is upgrading those 2. He, however, is also upgrading 2, 3. And now there's all of your boost dice. To see how successful this ragtag group.
Can
This
we,
is happening in
can we
this
spend a point to make that better?
Yes.
I would like to do so.
Literally for all the marbles.
Blank here. And those 2. So we have
3 success to advantage.
Success to advantage.
Boom.
Okay. Okay, so congrats. He was successful. There were heavy casualties. However, that was only enough to take down one of the capital ships. I'm sorry, 2 of the capital ships. There's still 1 remaining with the commander on it. It shoots down him and Obi-Wan. They go out in escape pods, and then they go to, and then they realize that they don't have enough to keep the fight going because they've lost half their crew. Almost as many have bolted, and then they're about to try something. Do you remember something that was mentioned earlier about Jedi helping others with power?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they realize that they cannot continue this battle as it is now. So they patch into the war room saying there's not enough, we're going to need help. What can be done? The troops are still too far away, but they have a chance to potentially stop them if they do mass transference. You know, have all Jedi in a that they can communicate to, pour their force power towards one guy. Yoda says, well, dangerous this is. Older Jedi Obi-Wan it should go to. And they would, but oh no. He was knocked unconscious in the escape pod.
Use the Ewok!
No.
So then he says, all right, well, I guess it has to be me. And then
I
and
never
then
did like that.
and then they go through the essence transference. And then he and it eventually builds the force. It's almost like a Kamehameha wave from a spirit bomb. Unleashes the force in its purest form. It is like a wave from the Force Unleashed. It is decimating the capital ship, causing it to crash land. Anakin begins to waver a little bit, turns to his friend, taps him on the shoulder to try and force heal him, goes unconscious. Obi-Wan wakes up, sees what's happened, and sees an escape pod from the capital craft crash land to where you guys are. And out you see a black and red tattooed guy with horns on his head and a much larger than average lightsaber to ignite his blades.
Oh, my word.
And that is where we're going to end.
Oh.
Thank you very much for coming out. I hope you all enjoyed my first session and enjoy the second one.
Well, until next time.
Stay
Stay
nerdy.
nerdy.